He had a lot of feet. All he did was eat and walk and eat and walk and eat. On every pair of feet, a pair of tiny shoes he wore. They stopped his little feet from getting really, really sore. Then, one day, he didn't want to eat or walk at all. And suddenly, his shoes felt rather tight and rather small.
Ouch!
He had a quite surprising urge to find them all new feet. So he set off through the woods at once, wondering who he'd meet. He found a friendly woodlouse underneath some logs.
Oh, hello.
Caterpillar asked.
Would you like my wooden clogs?
Woodlouse said.
I love them. I think I'll do a jig.
Caterpillar said farewell,
Bye.
then set off up a twig. He walked beneath a spider dangling from above. Caterpillar called,
I bet my slippers you would love.
Spider said.
I do. They'll keep my feet as warm as toast.
Caterpillar thought they were the ones he'd missed the most.
Oh, lovely grip. Oh, very nice. Lovely for climbing.
He was startled by an earthworm as it woke up from a snooze. Caterpillar said.
That worm does not need any shoes.
He wandered past a grasshopper doing little jumps. Caterpillar yelled.
Yoo-hoo! I've got some bouncy new sports pumps.
Grasshopper said.
Cool, dude. This'll help me get some air.
Caterpillar watched him jumping here, there, everywhere. He bumbled by a beetle with a black and polished shell. Caterpillar said,
My party shoes would suit you well.
Beetle answered.
Thanks. They're hard and shiny. Just like me.
Caterpillar buffed them up and said,
I quite agree.
He crawled right past a stick insect, but didn't even see. Because it was so camouflaged, it looked just like a tree. He spied a tiny snail, and its sliming foot was bare. Caterpillar said,
I'd love it if you took a pair.
but snails have just one foot, although they really quite like two. Snail said,
Wow, I'm going to run.
but he only took one shoe. And so, just one last shoe remained. Just one, all on its own. Caterpillar took it off. It sat there, all alone. He felt quite sad. He didn't want to waste the shoe, you see. Then there, upon the leaf, he spied a tiny, lonely flea. Caterpillar asked him,
Would you like a place to live? I have one shoe left over, and I've got this urge to give.
Flea jumped in and looked around.
This shoe's so big! Hooray! There's tons of room for me, and all my friends can come and stay.
At last the shoes had found new feet, and one had made a home. Caterpillar said,
I think it's time to stop my roam.
So straight away he climbed a stalk, then dangled from a leaf. He wove himself a silk cocoon and sighed with great relief. A few weeks later, out he popped. He said at once,
Oh my!
for while he'd slept, he'd turned into a great big butterfly. He knew that from this moment, he'd like doing different things. Instead of walking everywhere, he'd fly about with wings. And as he fluttered up and up into the sky of blue, he looked down at the woods and saw some old friends passing through. Butterfly was full of joy, because he knew the shoes were making more feet happy, and it didn't matter whose.